Probably the most famous rumor about Michael Jackson all around the world. It was believed that Michael was allegedly insecure of his looks and started bleaching his skins in the end of 80s. The society exploded with the news thinking Jackson was embarrassed of who he was. In the broadcast of Michael Jackson Talks to Oprah Live, Michael responded, I am a black American. I am proud to be a black American. I am proud of my race. I am proud of who I am. I have a lot of pride and dignity. MJ explained that he had vitiligo and lupus illness that destroys the pigmentation. It was believed that Michael did use some lighter skin tone creams, but just to even the skin tone because of the problems. Pamela Lipkin, a plastic surgeon, stated her skepticism about that in ABC News in 2003. It's the most unusual case of vitiligo I've ever seen. I think he's bleached his skin possibly to blend it with might have been vitiligo. Michael Jackson got involved into sexual abuse allegations in 1993. Because of that, he was rumored to be a pedophile. He was a close friend to a Chandler family and often had their son Jordan, his big and his stepsisters visit the Neverland Ranch. Jordan's father started a lawsuit against Jackson and settled a year later, leaving Michael to pay in total $23 million. It was not the only allegation Jackson received through his life. Jackson was once more accused of inappropriate behavior in 2003, facing the case of People vs. Jackson onto his relationship with Gavin Arvizo. MJ was found not guilty 2 years later. In his interview with the journalist Martin Bashir, Jackson was almost cried when talking about kids being lonely and broken. I guess he sometimes saw himself in those poor kids. As he mentioned in his interview with Oprah, he was often beaten by his father. Jackson was terrified of him not only when he was a child but when he was an adult too. Michael Jackson is rightly called most successful entertainer of all time. Unfortunately, the stunning popularity has caused him much troubles and too precious attention. The whole world seemed to be sure that Michael Jackson slept in a special hyperbolic of simple oxygen, a chamber so he could live as long as 150 years. The photo of him lying in the chamber quickly got on all the tabloids' page. Regarding his plastic surgeries, people believed it was one more attempt to stay younger. In the interview with Jackson, Oprah made a reference, joking that she couldn't find the chamber all around his house, asking Jackson to explain the rumor about it. According to Jackson, the picture was taken after donated €900,000 to the Broadman Memorial Hospital in Cali to buy the necessary equipment for the recovery of fire-damaged tissues. Michael did that after being burned while filming Pepsi advertisements. He said he just wanted to try out the new equipment and laid down, but the photo quickly appeared around the world. The Pepsi ad also caused some trouble for Jackson. It was rumored that Jackson wanted a white kid to play the younger version of himself. There was a lot of rumors about Michael Jackson not being a biological father of his kids, but this one is going beyond anybody's imagination. In 2014, a claim that a DNA test confirmed Michael Jackson was the biological father of musician Bruno Mars popped in media. The entertainment website Empire News posted a story that Bruno's publicist was fired after leaking information about secret so-called family bonds of Bruno and Jackson. The fake news quickly spread among the internet users. But the thing is, The Empire News are not posting the factual material always. Tao regarding how much Bruno is similar to Jackson in moves and styles. When the man convicted of Michael Jackson's death was released from jail after serving the half of his term and wrote away a book about MJ's life, P.R. Murray, who was Michael's personal physician in 3 last years before the star's ultimate death, the doctor claimed his sure was given hormones in the age of 13 to stop his voice from breaking. Murray said, but what Michael said led me the impression that he had been given injections, probably hormones to delay puberty. Michael was a unique singer. Just listen to Smokey Robinson, Prince, or Barry Gibb. It cannot be true that all of these talented men were treated with hormones. The only thing make them different is talent.